Hi, I'm Andrea, and my channel is Lovin' the Dream. And Dave and I now live in Monnetville, Ontario, where we bought a little home in the background, a bungalow. We moved from Hamilton, Ontario to come here, and so far it's been fantastic. We've been here about 6 weeks now, and we've been doing a lot of landscaping. And I just wanted to show you some of the front of our property. So this is one side of the boulevard. Now, when you look to the front, you'll see that it is an old wooden fence in the front. Now, when we moved here, this whole part in the front here was covered. The trees came actually out to about at least 3 feet from the fence. We had to cut down, as you can see, we cut down, there was a big rose bush right here, and we cut that down. A lot of these wooden posts were lying on the ground, so we picked them up and Dave nailed them back into the posts. So what I have done so far, today I started, there was a lot of moss on some of the posts, so I took a little scrub brush and cleaned them up. And now on the end here you can see I have started to paint with some weatherproofing paint, and it also turns it a little dark brown, so it's going to make it look really nice. It's going to almost look new. That's the goal for the front. The lawn in the front was really overgrown. We had grass probably as tall as these weeds out in the front there, almost. Okay, and that's our front porch there. As you can see, we bought a little swing. I'm big on porches, really big on porches. It was always my dream to have a front porch with a swing. It's not very big, but it doesn't matter to me because that's what I really wanted, and I'm glad that I can actually sit here and listen to the quiet. So we're not sure if we're going to change this. This was kind of cute, this little welcome. We're not really sure if we're going to do something with that, or maybe just paint it. So this is the very front before you walk into the property. And all of this was really high, knee-high grass. There's a lot of these stones that we uncovered on the ground after taking the whippersnipper out and cutting the lawn. It's kind of like a little path. We're not sure. We're thinking of taking out the stones because they kind of don't really lead to anywhere. There was this fence here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a fence that goes around. The previous owner had a dog, and we have a dog too, as I showed you, our little boy Cody. So it's great actually because the doors here can lead out, and he runs around, and we don't have to worry about him getting out. We also uncovered, there's a little frog pond right there in the center of this backyard. That was buried deep. So Dave got the electrical working, and now the hose works, the pump works, and we have about, on any given day, between 15 to 30 frogs in that little pond, which is kind of nice. I like hearing them at night. And this tree is my favorite tree of this entire place. A beautiful maple, and the colors are spectacular right now. It's only September 18th. Coming from Hamilton, the fall is a little bit longer before the leaves start going. But here, no, we're about 4 hours north of Hamilton. So we have just over an acre. And Dave's in the back with our trailer. We have a little pop-up tent. We have done a lot of landscaping so far. We have taken down a couple of evergreen trees that were kind of in the way. There are 2 sheds in the back. There's one that's got wood pellets for our pellet stove. And then there's a little shed back there that's got a little bed in it. We call it the bunkie. We painted that as well. And we took out the tree in front because it was kind of blocking it. And we have set up lights so that at night, the solar lights light up on each of the sheds, which makes it look really nice. This is the back of the garage. Now we painted that like a charcoal gray, and we're gonna do that also at the guest house. We're gonna retile the roofs. Dave bought some tiles, and that's pretty much the property here in a nutshell. We have done a lot of work so far, and I'm really happy with it. This property, before we came, we found out from our neighbors that the people that owned it previous, the people we bought it from, people would drive by, because we live on a highway, they would drive by and want to have their weddings in the backyard because it was that beautiful. So we're hoping to restore it. We've done a lot of work in 6 weeks, and it's starting to look really nice. I'm really happy with it. So stay with us. Oh, and not to mention one more thing. This little flower bush here is absolutely gorgeous. I am not sure what kind of flowers these are. Not a clue. They look like little puff balls, but they're actually bright white, and then they turn this shade of pink and rose. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Anyways, that is it so far. I hope you continue watching, and we'll have some more videos coming soon. Bye for now.